10 taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence. Dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
Taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence. Dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step by step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
Sampung taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence, dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step by step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
"11 teams, 1 goal. To be the champions of the Next Man Cup. It's game day Saturday as these young teams from far and wide are set to make their first impressions and show the rest of the league who they are. Welcome to the ENDERUN colleges in Taguig City. You are watching the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup, the opening day, and it is game number 3 between the Mapua Cardinals and the New Era University Hunters. It's game number 3, so it's about to be the ending game for tonight, unfortunately. But once again, my name is Migs Gonzalez, and joining me on the panel, MPBL player Justin Almeda. Welcome back to the panel, brother.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for that wonderful introduction. Di na ata totoo yun eh. Former.
And later on, we'll be talking with Bianca Tagarda, our courtside reporter, to give us the reports from the sidelines to further enrich our games for today. Pero tignan muna natin yung teams in the tournament. Justin, go ahead.
Okay, so a while ago we mentioned the Edge Division, no? Punta naman tayo sa Prime Division where we have our main event for tonight. We have the Mapua Cardinals against the New Era University Hunters. And alongside in the Prime Division, we have the De La Salle Green Archers, finalists of the UAAP, Ateneo Blue Eagles, and the St. Dominic Pikemen.
Ang star-studded naman pala talaga ng Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. But it's all about finding whoever's next in line.
Yes.
Right now, they're participating in their mother leagues, the NCAA, the UAAP, you name it. But now we are down to finding who that next man is. Pero to get the ball rolling, we'll be turning it over to our third member of the broadcast team, Bianca Tagarda, to kick us off. Bianca?
I've talked with both of the team coaches at ang masasabi ko lang ay dito sa Mapua Cardinals, marami daw ang mga nagbabalik o returnees. Former Mapua Red Robins na nagsilipatan sa ibang school at ngayon ay nagbabalik dito as Mapua Cardinals. While dito naman sa ating new team in the league, that is the New Era University, there is so much to look out for as they do not have a Team B because all of their players are considered one team lang. Now that's all for now dahil mamaya marami pa akong ikikwento sa inyo mga kaliga. Now let us give the floor into our venue announcer.
Ambiance.
And starters on your screens now. Bancale and Gonzalez occupying the guard positions for Mapua. De Los Reyes at the center. Eligado and Nitura will be their starting forwards. And on the side of the NEU Hunters, David and Gallardo will be their guards. Adams at the center. Labio and Manzano will be their 3 and 4. Game number 3, the final penultimate game for the opening day of the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. Once again, my name is Migs Gonzalez. Joining me is Justin Almeida on the panel again to grace us with his presence as we cover our final game.
Alright, thank you, Migs. As always, ang ganda ng intro mo sa akin. Sana wag lang tayo intro boys.
Yun nga lang. Pero, you know, talking about the games right now, no? The New Era University Hunters, bago lang sila sa Next Man Cup. Wala pa silang previous experience with Pinoyliga, pero nagpaparamdam na kagad. That's number 13, si Gallardo. One of the players to watch also for New Era, definitely. Pero talking about New Era again, no? wala pa silang paramdam sa Pinoyliga at all as opposed to the Mapua Cardinals who have not just experienced the Collegiate Cup but also the Next Man Cup.
Actually, saktong-sakto makes you bring that up. No? I had a conversation earlier with Coach Chris Esguerra, and I just asked him about how he feels about joining the Pinoyliga for
Coach
the
ito
first
ng New
time.
Era.
Yes. Sorry, the coach of New Era. And tinanong ko rin, what can you gain from joining the Next Man Cup, diba? So for them, this is a big challenge.
Yeah.
Diba? So it's
How so?
about getting themselves to the next level. So sakto, that's exactly why we have the Next Man Cup. Diba? I mean, we have
Exactly.
other reasons, pero one of the main reasons why we have this division.
Exactly.
Diba? So yun. And they've competed in tournaments like the NAASCO, which they made the Final Four in the previous season. Falling short daw of
Sayang lang.
finals appearance. Sayang.
Pero nakaharap na yata nila itong Mapua in a parallel league, no? So,
I'm sure.
these guys are probably familiar with each other, more or less. Pero in terms of overall league familiarity, first time nila sa Pinoyliga.
Yes, and of course, syempre, tinanong ko rin sino yung mga players to watch out for. So, grabe yung expectations na sineset ni coach sa players niya. He has one player named Duarte. Sabi niya, could be
Bago yan.
compared to the next Renz Abando.
Wow! Definitely to look out for. Pero katulad ng tres na yon ni Jeco Bangkale, also a familiar face for the Mapua Cardinals squad.
One of the holdovers for the Mapua Cardinals. Nagpakitang gilas agad.
Driving to the basket was Gallardo, pero nasaraduhan. Big TJ in the middle providing the screen. Labio steps into the three and they will step right into that 24-second shot clock violation. May napapansin ako Justin. New Era has Adams, right? Who's wearing number 88? Ang laki nito para sa Mapua Cardinals. Can you give us a bit more insight into this guy? I believe he's the starting center. Yes, Drex de los Reyes of the Cardinals. Anything on him?
You know, it's funny. Sometimes when I'm at home, just scroll through YouTube videos, and all of a sudden it popped up. I guess it's on my algorithm. Diba?
As we look at that instant replay na 3, no? Sorry to cut you off. Go ahead.
And his name popped up diba, in one of those YouTube channels.
Drex de los Reyes.
Yes, I'm not sure. I could stand corrected. I'm not sure if it was HoopX or one of those channels that popped up. And sabi nila, he's a developmental player nga. He's 6'8" and
6'8"?
oo.
Wow.
And alam mo kung saan daw saan daw na-develop yung laro niya? Kakalaro ng ligang labas.
So I think most of the players that participate in our leagues, no, mostly dyan nahahasa Pero it looks like there's a stoppage of play. I'm not sure what caused it. They're trying to talk it over. Looks like they're trying to figure out whose possession it is. TJ. Not sure if he's getting mad. We didn't see anything irregular on that last play. But Mapua's already drafting another play. Looks like they're already talking it over. But yeah, the side of the coaching staff of New Era trying to plead for a delay of game. As it was just parang sudden stop lang siya Not sure about that. Did you see anything, Justin? Kasi sa last possession nila, it looked like a normal possession. No?
I didn't see what happened, pero I'm very familiar with the coaching staff of the Mapua Cardinals. I was telling you earlier, di ba?
Yeah.
And the two coaches there, Coach Drake Santos and Coach Carlos, sila yung mga coach namin sa Mindoro noong 2022.
Yes. Yun nga yung sinabi ko sa'yo. Kaya nga inintrohan kita na MPBL ka. Because they're your coaches. Pero left all alone with all day to shoot was Gallardo. But to no avail, TJ trying to clean up the boards. They'll have a chance to clean it up at the free throw line instead.
TJ Abdullah, finally, 3 minutes lang, pinasok na siya agad.
TJ Abdullah, one of the players to watch out for also for the Mapua Cardinals. An extremely shifty guard. Can make it rain absolutely from the perimeter. Pero talking about the New Era University Hunters, no, balikan natin yung mga players to watch natin dito. We'll take a bit of an extra spotlight on these guys because they just entered the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. So aside from etong si Duarte, who else should we watch out for on this Hunters team?
Yes, sabi ni Coach Chris kanina, we should watch out for Basabika who has not seen action yet.
Not
Pero ito, nakalabang ko na rin sa mga liga-liga, mga commercial leagues.
Delikado yan. Etong si Basabi ka. But I know I've heard some stuff about him, pero mamaya papakinggan natin yun as New Era has called a timeout. 11.
The returnees / homegrown players in solidifying their core to defend their NCAA title. Mix and Justin, kamusta naman kayo dyan?
Thank you, Bianca. Saktong-sakto no, na napapag-usapan natin yung Mapua.
Oo.
Feeling ko it's time for your segue, Justin.
Okay, so-
What did you want to say about the coaching staff? Madami ako masasabi, pero I think it's better for you.
Yun nga eh. I thought you were gonna ask me about the players eh. Pero sa coaching staff tayo naka-focus ngayon. And she interviewed Coach Drake Santos.
Yep, assistant coach ng Mapua.
Oo, my head coach when I was with the Mintoro Tamaraws noong 2022. Okay, the funny thing is, we had a bad start. Or we had a bad, basta all throughout the season.
Bad start kasi hindi ka naglaro masyado. Kung
Sige.
naglaro, baka burst.
Pakisabi kay Coach Drake mamaya.
Kaya nagbibiro lang ako.
Pero anyway, we started out, I think, 1-5. Tapos, alam mo yung ginawa ni Coach Drake? Turo siya ng turo. Siguro we had 2 months to prepare before the league. Then we started 1 win, 5 losses. Nag-suit up siya.
Wow.
Sabi niya, hindi kayo,
Tapos naging 5-5.
hindi kayo marunong eh. Pakitaan ko nga kayo. Tapos nagsuscore siya. Nagsuscore ng, like he had a game where he made, I think, 4 or 5 3-pointers. That's crazy.
So yan ang talagang epitome ng playing coach, no? Na, syempre, tinignan natin yung part ng Mapua, no? Pero itong sa New Era, this is the new entrant into Pinoyliga. And siguro just a few fun facts for the people that have just watched Pinoyliga or just watched New Era in general. Kasi Mapua, you know, it's a household name.
Yeah.
New Era, for me, personally, I don't think I associate it immediately yet with basketball as TJ Adams scores a key fadeaway jumper as they cut down the lead to 6. Siguro konting trivia lang. One of the guards on the side of Mapua, ito si TJ Abdullah, kaya siya familiar sa court na to because he used to play for ENDERUN. No? Kaya pag nagpatres yan, dire-diretso yan. And also, si Drex De Los Reyes, something that you want to say. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was mentioning earlier, I think I mentioned it earlier that his game actually developed from Ligang Labas. And I just found out that he also came from, he was a former Letran Squire. Transferred to Mapua after spending time in Letran's Team B.
Actually, nakita ko na tong si Drex. I just couldn't remember his first name, his last name. After that high-arcing looper from TJ Abdullah, kabisado yung ring dito. 13-7 lead with 5 minutes remaining in the first.
You had such high praises for TJ Abdullah before starting this game at pinakitaan ka niya agad.
Yep. Ooh, lefty layup but couldn't make it. Was 38, John Verlauzon. And now on the other side,
Sexy layup yun,
Abdullah swings it to the corner. 3-pointer. Yes, sir, that's pure. That's gonna be by number 86. That's Marcos Netura. Kasi yan sa mga calling card ni Marcos Netura. No? He's a spot-up shooter. He knows how to stretch the floor. So, iba yung bitaw niya. Smooth as, very smooth eh.
And Marcos Netura, I know, came from Perpetual as well.
Yes, he did. As we see this assist of the ball game brought to you by Eastern Communications. Big man naman ang pumapasa doon towards the smaller player.
And Migs, I think may nabanggit rin na player sa'yo kanina, si Coach Chris.
Si Coach Chris. An MPBL prospect. Number, do you remember?
25?
Number 25, si Jared Sevilla. This guy is already being eyed by the MPBL and he's already here. So that just speaks about what the Next Man Cup really is all about. No? It's about enhancing the experience of these young guys, making them. Kasi when will you have the chance again to face NCAA teams, UAAP teams, NAASCO teams, NCRA teams? Pinapataba lang natin kumbaga yung portfolio and experience nila para lalo silang mahasa. Because we might be forgetting, these guys are young. Still young. These guys are sub-20. And these guys are already playing at this level. So, as organizers, it's our responsibility to look out for their overall development. No? So that's the beauty of the Next Man Cup. That's why we're here in covering them. And there's something special about seeing them develop through the years. Naalala mo, nung 18 lang sila, 17 lang sila. And now they're here, representing their respective schools. So congratulations to all of them.
And I don't think this team is going to be a team that's going to be a pushover here in the Next Man Cup.
Oh, 100%. Especially with the leadership of itong si James Manzano and si Rovin Arambulo. No? These are the key pieces that New Era has to utilize as much as possible para magkaroon ng magandang first impression sila dito sa Next Man Cup. Shot clock reads 8 now. Mapua still yet to get the ball inside. And turnover now in favor of the Hunters. TJ Adams to the paint. Duarte. Napaliguan kaagad ni Agamenyi. Duarte will try again. In and out on that 3. Tries to save the ball. Saves it to the right man. EJ Sapasap. Now seeing minutes for the Cardinals. Abdullah breaking down the defense. 3-pointer on the way. Different spot. Different result. And ngayon, nagmamadali ito si John Verlauzon. Duarte. Down the baseline. Into Abdullah's hands. Fast break now for TJ. Tries to flip it up. Pero nauna yung foul. No basket. So he'll be having to earn his free throw points at the charity stripe.
Medyo nanggigigil yung new era ngayon.
Medyo.
They're playing a little bit
Mapua
out of
basketball,
pace.
no? Medyo Mapua basketball yung nilalaro nila. Pero they have the right intentions. And I mean, similar to Guangming earlier, you know they have the tools eh.
Oo.
Naghahanap lang sila ng orchestrator.
I feel like we thought otherwise earlier, no? But
Yeah.
after seeing their lineup, after talking to the coaches,
Ngayon, iba na yung dating eh.
Oo.
Di ba? And since bagong entrance sila sa Pinoyliga, for those who have watched Pinoyliga for the longest time, no? Wala silang background tungkol sa new era. Pero, if you've watched parallel leagues, kilala nila yan. Lauzon. Top of the key, looking for that handoff to Basabika. And Abdullah just steals it away, gives it to Agamenyi, one to beat, and dribbles it into the hands of the opponent. Kala ko nahirapan makayoko eh. Parang bata pala, nahihirapan na. Hindi dapat ganun.
ano lang yan, yoga lang ang katapat niya.
Calling out the play is John Verlauzon. TJ Adams trying to look for Sevilla. But no crowd there. Lauzon, lucky break on that pass but could not convert. Absolutely no one there. But Basabika saving it to the wrong man. And down for the slam dunk was number 32 ng Mapua. I don't think I have his name, actually, Justin. Pero nonetheless, that was a great dunk. And now new era on the offense. Duarte trying to look for that ball. Basabika, a little pick and roll offense but could not convert. Ball stays with new era.
That was disrupted by number 2.
Manzano naman ang papasok. Also Vincent Nablo, a guard of the new era Hunters. Shot clock reads 5 seconds. Have to convert quick offense here. Miscommunication there. Abdullah now runs the ball. 2-on-2 fast break. On the other side, Mapua could not convert, but they will get the foul.
A lot of miscommunications happening on the side of the green shirts.
Yep.
And that's the reason why this lead is now at 13.
Let's take a look at this instant replay. Your shocking play of the ball game brought to you by Shawarma Shack after that slam dunk by the Mapua Cardinals. And at the free throw line, itong si EJ Sapasap for his second free throw. With a commanding 13-point lead as the Cardinals. And now, new era at the offense. Tolentino gets it to Sevilla. Looking for the handoff, but well thwarted by the Cardinals. And there's another turnover. Sapasap. Extra pass. And that is converted by number 26. That is Ivan Lazarte of Mapua. And actually, galing sa UST to nung season 86, if he's a familiar face, no? Itong si Ivan Lazarte, but now he is sporting the gold and red for the Mapua Cardinals.
So a lot of transferees going into this Mapua squad, no? And we just found out that number 32, the one who got the Shawarma Shack play of the
Si
game.
Joe Gulapa.
Gulapa.
Yes, I was trying to remember. I remember his first name eh. But yung last name yung nag-e-evade sa akin. But now I remember. And he was actually, before, he was part of the NU Bulldogs.
Oh, and he played here in the, I think it was the Big Dance.
Yes, he was. Let's take a look at this instant replay as he was being thwarted by the sideline. Konting sundot doon. They were trying to confirm possession here. Looks like referees will review. With 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter, looks like it's Mapua basketball so far. Even with the likes of Arambulo and Manzano at the helm for the NEU Hunters, Mapua still overpowering them on offense. Tapos mukhang medyo kulang sa defensive intensity itong Hunter squad. I'm not quite sure in terms of what kind of brand of basketball they want to play. Hindi pa sila masyado nakaka-breakout. We're still yet to see Jared Sevilla. We're still yet to see the James Manzano and the Rovin Arambulo. But again, similar to anything you do for the first time, may jitters yan ng konti. Nagkakaamuyan pa to here sa Pinoyliga.
Alam mo, minsan, pag first time mo sumali sa liga, syempre ito, we're live.
Yep.
Some of these players want to show out. And minsan, that can create a little selfishness.
Yep.
Diba? Of course, it's not to their discredit naman. Pero sometimes, ganun talaga eh. You want to show out and pag nagkakanya-kanya kayo, it doesn't turn out well. So it's only a matter of time before we see this team pick up and actually show what new era basketball is about.
And again, no, it's all about exploring and discovering. Kasi next Man Cup, yes, you identify the next stars. Pero similar to how LPU operated earlier in game number 2, tinitignan nila kung ano yung mga rotation na gumagana, which of the second stringers work well, third stringers. Pero ngayon, syempre, hindi pa sila lamang, hindi pa masyado maka-experiment. But long-term wise, that is the goal. As Mapua will try to go for the last shot here of the first quarter. Three-pointer from 4-point land, cannot convert. And that will be the end of the first quarter, 23-7. Mapua with a commanding lead against the NEU Hunters at the end of the first for game number 3. As we check out these highlights brought to you by Shawarma Shack. NEU, mukhang nagkakaamuyan pa sila kahit magkakampi sila. And the Cardinals playing their usual brand of basketball. We'll be right back for the second quarter. Don't go away. You're watching the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. And now we are entering the second quarter. Tignan naman natin kung ano yung nasulat natin tungkol sa Mapua. We have Noel Agamenyi and TJ Abdullah as players to watch. But ano ba, saan ba kilala ang Mapua offense? When you say Mapua brand of basketball, ano ba yung dapat nating maalala?
For me, Mapua is a scrappy team. And they're a smart team as well. They know how to use mismatches.
Yep.
They know how to use their talent. Siyempre, they had players like the MVP, si
Clint Escamis.
Clint Escamis.
Yep.
Kitang-kita natin, on full display yung talent niya kung anong nadadala niya dito sa Mapua.
Yep.
And, true enough, they won the NCAA. And, I had teammates there in the Mindoro Tamaraws. I had si JC Recto and
Nako, yari ka. Hindi mo maalala yung mga kakampi mo. Pero yan,
Cuenco, Cyrus Cuenco.
Yun.
So ito pa lang, yung mga guys na to, hindi pa sila nala-line up sa Mapua. Dine-develop na sila sa MPBL. Diba? So, they have a good system. They have a good way of developing their players and making them fit into a team concept.
And one of the things also that I want to add to what you said, Justin, isa sa, for the lack of a better term, spitfire offense itong Mapua. Kapag umandar na to, ang hirap pigilan. Especially with the likes of, right now, we have TJ Abdullah, we have itong si Kendall Valentin, all the way from UST. So lumipat siya galing UST, now he's in Mapua. So 2 transfers from UST. So we have Ivan Lazate from Team A ng UST and Team B naman ng UST, itong si Kendall Valentin. So it's interesting how yung coaching staff with assistant coach Drake Santos, paano nila mapapagel itong mga players ng Mapua and fit them into their system.
For sure, before these guys come into the Mapua squad, nabibrief na yan kung ano ito yung expectations namin sa'yo.
Yep. Absolutely. James Manzano making that second free throw. Full court press na ngayon ang Hunters.
And it all goes back to the culture that you set there, and setting the expectations for your players.
Yep. Oh, and a little slip and slide by Basabika there, and New Era completes it. There is a trailer behind him. Tolentino all the way to the basket. Oh, I thought it was a travel, but apparently it was a foul counted para kay number 8, that is Tristan Tolentino. Double T ng New Era.
As we see right here, good body control para kay Tolentino.
Parang pababa na siya
Oo.
Sa kanya binatawan yung bola. So good control there by Tristan.
Yung sinasabi mong biglang preno, ang sakit sa tuhod.
Oo.
Parang ganun yun kanina
Tayo nga, konting manilang, sumasakit na di ba? Yun yung delikado.
Check na natin yung uric acid natin.
And Tolentino makes that free throw. So Mapua now with possession. New Era back at it with that full court press.
Medyo nagigising na yung New Era. Let's see if they can cut this lead down to single digits.
Now it's still at 12. Drops it off to the inside. And referee, I thought, was going to whistle an out of bounds, but that's going to be a pushing foul on number 8. That's against Tristan Tolentino. Little bit over-aggressive. Ito si bilis ng bagal. No? 14-second shot clock for the Cardinals. Trying to look for the open man. Finds the baseline drive, but foul away from the shot again. And that's going to be on number 9. That is Vincent Anablo. Naman ang mapipituhan ng foul. Hindi siya nakapwesto nun nung nag-drive itong number 44. Sorry, medyo malabo mata ko. Hindi ko masyadong makita yung driver. Number 14, rather, ito si Cyril Gonzalez. But for more context, no, para mas mapaganda yung kwentuhan natin, puntahan naman natin si Bianca Tagarda. Bianca, kamusta ka dyan?
The new team in the league, that is the New Era Hunters headed by Coach J. Agsalud, ay looking forward na makaharap ang iba't ibang schools hindi lang for exposure but also in finding out the gaps they need to fill in order to strengthen their team. And I quote, "We may be a small team as this is the same roster of our Team A. Wala kaming Team B pero ang puso namin ay iisa lang ang gusto at iyon ay ang manalo." Migs and Justin?
Thank you, Bianca. And yun pala, yun yung trivia dito sa New Era, no? They don't segment their teams.
Yes.
They only have one professional team. And this is what we're seeing right now. So that makes it even more exciting, no? To discover yung talents ng NEU Hunters team na to through the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup.
Yes, ang maganda dyan, yung feeling of in the corporate world or anything, if you have job security, maganda yung yung outlook mo
Yes.
Diba? You feel like you have a home in where you're at.
Yes. Sevilla gets it at the top of the key. Perimeter jumper. No, that's not good. Basabika Oreb. Fade away is good. Smooth like butter. Now it's 10-point lead na lang. Again, New Era has the tools, pero Mapua has continuously dismantled every offensive possession they've had because of their tight-knit defense. Pero tingnan natin, baka makakuha ng groove itong Hunter squad. Only time will tell.
Yeah, so far, it's looking good. Cutting this lead down to 10.
Yep. Floater down the line. Ayaw pa rin para kay Cyril Gonzalez. Starting point guard of the Cardinals. Tolentino. Hands it off Nablo. Sevilla will provide the shield. Quick. Hard show there on the outside. Preventing Nablo to pass it on the inside. Basabika. Bagay kay Manzano. Short stab is good. Mukhang namumuhunan yung New Era doon. And that will prompt assistant coach Drake Santos with the rest of the coaching staff of Mapua to call timeout. 8-point lead na lang ang kinakapitan ng Mapua dito as we look at this instant replay. Manzano with that short stab sweet stroke. We'll be right back for more second quarter action. And now we're back for the second quarter. We talked about Mapua earlier, pero tignan naman natin kung ano ba yung nangyayari para sa keys to winning ng Mapua. Can you take us through, Justin?
So for New Era University naman, no, they're a new team, of course, but I guess what they have to do is to calm down. Like I mentioned earlier, na it's their first time joining Pinoyliga.
Yeah.
Gusto magpasikat ng iba.
Absolutely.
They want to show what they have, diba, their individual talents, but in playing as an individual is not the way to win a basketball game.
Pero actually, isa pa sa mga nalagay nating keys to winning ng Mapua, no, is feeding Agemenyi. Pero mukhang pinaupo siya ng maaga dito sa ball game na to. So, interesting who Mapua will go to as their main offensive source. Cross-court to Tolentino for New Era. Three-pointer on the way. Muntik ng ilista yun. But offensive rebound by, I believe that was James Manzano. Ayaw pa rin.
Reyno, number 33, grabbing that defensive rebound.
Oh, itong si Bricks Reyno, isa pa sa mga defensive rebounder ito. And actually, part siya ng Team A ng Mapua Cardinals.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So kasama to nung nag-champion ang Mapua recently sa most recently concluded season ng NCAA. Tolentino, and that's gonna be, I believe, an offensive foul. Oh, sorry, defensive foul on number 26. That is Ivan Lazarte, galing UST. Uupo muna ngayon si Cyril Gonzalez. And checking in itong si Marcos Nitura, one of the shooters ng Cardinals.
And looks like Basabica is going to have a seat as he was holding onto his ankle. I think he tweaked it a bit.
Oo. Isa pa to sa mga tinitignan mo. Itong si number 27, si Serafin Duarte. Sinabi mo nga, Justin, no, na definitely a player to watch for New Era aside from Manzano and Arambulo. So excited to see what he has in store. And that's gonna be out of bounds for Pantaleon. Not sure what they were trying to do there as Serafin Duarte sailed that out of bounds. Pero mukhang babawi naman. And ngayon na sa second quarter na tayo, no, maybe something that we can talk about now is the maturity difference. Right now, as a three was just laid on us so casually by Vincent Nablo. Ngayon, 5-point lead na lang ang kinakapitan ng Mapua. But right now, no, based on the reactions na either nakikita ng camera or not, you can see more of the maturity and composure of this Cardinals team compared to New Era. Kasi yung Mapua parang pagkataas ng pangit na play, next na lang. They're always in that next play mentality as Drex De Los Reyes. Kinaya na naman ng buhay yung pintura. Getting that O-reb and the putback.
Easy basket para kay Drex De Los Reyes. Right place at the right time for him. Pero going back to New Era University, you can see the jitters, parang nawawala yung jitters nila. Medyo kalmado na sila. They're making the right decisions when they attack the basket.
And foul will be picked up by Drex De Los Reyes as we take a look at this instant replay. Walang nag-box out kay Drex dahil nag-double team etong si TJ Adams. And he will have an easy putback. Coming from the Letran Squires, no, headed by Coach Willie Miller, iba yung style ni Coach Willie din eh. Na si Coach Willie, alam mong nasi-stress na yun pag tumayo na. Usually nakaupo lang yun si Coach Willie eh. Na kapag, kahit minsan kahit tambak yung Letran, hindi siya tumatayo, nakaupo pa rin. Kasi that's how confident he is in the coaching that he has imparted to his guys. And Drex De Los Reyes is one of the products ng Letran program na to. So it's very siguro insightful, for the lack of a better term, no, to see kung ano yung madadala niya sa nakuha niya from Letran dito sa Mapua. Full court press naman ang pinapakita ng Hunters dito as the lead is down to 5. Another close game so far. Justin?
We've been blessed by the basketball gods so far.
Yes. And that's great to see, no? Good defense here by New Era. Duarte staying in front of Mapua, but an even better shot by Ivan Lazarte. Napakaganda naman ang pinakita niya doon.
Good defense by Duarte.
Just better offense there by Lazarte. Step back na yung binigay eh. Forcing him into a tougher shot eh. Lazarte almost with a steal. And Duarte loses it. So Lazarte And the Cardinals will get back the basketball. Jared Sevilla papasok na naman para kay James Manzano as we take a look at this instant replay. ISO basketball yun. Great play there by Ivan Lazarte. So ngayon, magsiset up si TJ Abdullah. Gives it to Lazarte. Gets that huge shield from Dereks de los Reyes.
Ooh.
Oh, it all the way inside hand finish. Dipsy Do navigating through the defense. Finishes with the foul.
It's a nice aggressive drive para kay Lazarte.
Ganda na.
CC,
Oh, iwan.
the sidestep.
Sabi nga ni Rendon Labador, iwan pati pamilya, no? Ang bilis nun eh.
Ganda ng hugot mo dun, ha?
Pero that was a quick in and out dribble to freeze the defense. Nakawala ka agad siya. Finishing with the inside hand.
Using the sidestep.
Sayang lang, di siya naka-finish. Parang yun yung mga moves mo eh. Yung ginagawa ni Ivan, ikaw ba nagturo dyan?
Saan mo ba nakakita yun?
Nakikita ko sa Facebook, bro. Nakikita ko yun. Unless ibang Justin Almeta yan.
Isa lang naman ata.
Kamukha mo eh. Quick trap there by Mapua and Drex de los Reyes ahead of the pack.
In the break.
Gets the turnover and the basket. We're back to a double-digit lead for the Cardinals. And if your big man is running the floor like that, you'd love to see it. Ang bilis niyang mag-help kagad dun eh, sa trap na yon. Kaya na-convert ng Mapua yon because of that defense. And mukhang inaalat lang talaga yung New Era University Hunters right now. Oh, and TJ Adams fading away from the basket. Gets that hook shot to go. Is that counted?
I think so.
Looks like it's counted. Should have been. Continuation of the shot eh. Oh, it looks like it's... As we take a look at this instant replay, no? Pati si Drex nagulat eh. And Drex is a really strong guy. You know?
Oh, and I guess it did count.
Yep.
As Adams is going to the line.
One free throw na ngayon para kay TJ Adams. And he makes it. Completes the three-point play. First time natin makita itong si TJ Adams. So far, he has a good touch around the paint. Marunong humok shot, marunong dumepensa, bumabox out. Pero, of course, just like other big men, a perimeter touch would be nice. You know, tignan natin kasi nag-e-evolve na yung game natin. These guys are young, so nasa modern era na sila ng basketball. We see Nikola Jokic sinking threes. We see more guards posting up.
Medyo normal na yung may outside touch ng mga big men.
Yes. James Sevilla gives it to Labio for that three. Assisting on that play was Sevilla and finishing the three-pointer.
The lead is back down to 5.
Yep. Parang nagbabalikan lang eh. Pero if you're the Hunters, you really can't afford to trade baskets, no? Hindi sila pwedeng makipagpalitan lang ng opensa dito sa Cardinals. And iwan na naman ng defender ni Abdullah doon. And Labio picks up the foul.
You were saying about TJ Abdullah, shifty guard. Showing his shiftiness right there in that previous possession.
Labio sinking that three-pointer, no, para sa New Era. So Abdullah, the former ENDERUN Titan. Sayang, natalo lang sila kanina. Against San Beda in a 2-point, very, very close game.
Sa kanila na yun eh.
Sa kanila na yun. Pero Abdullah now sporting the gold and red for the Mapua Cardinals. With less than 2 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Both teams in the penalty. Drex de los Reyes, parang kulang na lang, akapin na ni TJ Adams ito si Drex.
Keeping the possession alive for the Mapua Cardinals.
But the coaching staff is trying to plead that Drex was also holding on to TJ. But it looks like it's gonna be another foul on New Era. As De Los Reyes will be heading back to the line. Yung usual box out situation dyan eh, no? Na it can go one way or the other. Na when you box out, that foul can either be counted sa isa or sa isa. Nagkataon lang na nakita ng referee, mas yung sabit ni TJ.
So, minsan, madaling sabihin, box
Oo.
out. Pero pag 6'8 yung binabox out mo,
Ay.
kahit sandalan mo pa yan,
Feeling ko, kahit tatlo pa kaming yumakap dyan, kulang pa eh.
pwede ka nang galawin eh, parang pawn,
Oo.
chess.
Anong pwede ka na lang kunin sa jersey, no? Hihilahin ka lang.
Excuse me, what are you trying to do?
Excuse me, I don't like getting carried.
Get out of my way. Okay, 2 points.
And now Abdullah will be inbounding for Mapua. with a shot clock reading 12. Adams will be taking a seat. So fresh center here for New Era. 1.5 remaining in the second quarter. Labio with all day to shoot. Pwede pang magkape. Napaso nga yung Cardinal defense doon for not closing out in time.
Labio is hyped after that 3-point play.
But Mapua quickly converting that 1-2 punch. Finished was Marcos Nitura. Lauzon gets it to the middle. Sevilla, that's his shot. Yan yung calling card netong si James Sevilla. Etong Jared Sevilla, rather. Kapag nakuha niya sa paint, he's just gonna extend and shoot that shot. Into the
nice
inside,
fake.
good fake. Just could not finish. Picks up the foul anyway. So he'll be earning his shots from the free throw line. Etong si James, number 41 ng Mapua. Ito si Eligado. Si Janmir Eligado. And second free throw is good for Janmir. So that pushes the lead up to 5. And yung nakakabilib pa dito, Justin. Ito 7 o'clock na on a Saturday night. Pero ang dami pa rin nating audience members dito sa ENDERUN. Supporting their home teams. Kasi nga, nasusulit yung ticket. 200 pesos lang for all 3 games already. So, if you were to catch the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup next games, pwedeng bumili ng ticket for all 3 games. And sulit na sulit yun. Kasi usually, ilang games lang yung 200. Baka nga less than 1 sa iba. And ang ganda ng venue, very nice, very comfortable to watch.
Yes.
And you get to support your home team as well.
And the action is near you. Para kang naka-court side na right
para
away.
kang player.
Oo.
Player ka na rin eh. Tulad na ng jersey.
The best part about it is you're near the action eh. Rinig mo yung mga sigaw ng coaches. Ma-feel mo talaga
you feel more involved.
Oo.
Yeah. Sevilla will head to the free throw line. And a fun fact about Jared Sevilla, in case sa mga kaka-tune in lang, MPBL prospect na to. Oh, you know a thing or two about the MPBL, don't you, Justin?
Yeah, and definitely looking at his physique, he's ready. He is physically ready for
the MPBL. And timeout will be called here by the Mapua Cardinals. 38-33 is our score, a 5-point cushion here for Mapua. We'll be right back for more second quarter action. Don't go away.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
And now we are back to the second quarter of play. 38-33 is our score in favor of the Mapua Cardinals with 22.5 seconds remaining. Hindi pa nakukuha ng New Era yung stride nila in this ball game, but hopefully sa second half magkaroon tayo ng adjustment.
But definitely they're in a much better situation right now.
Kanina back-tam talaga eh.
Oo.
Agameni back in the ball game for the last possession. Gives it back, EJ sa pass-up. All the way, Agameni gets that floater up, blocked by John Mark Labio. And he's absolutely loving that block after that defensive stop.
I love the energy that Labio brings to his team. After draining his second three-pointer a while ago, sumisigaw na rin siya eh.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the spark plug that you need, no? Sayang. And Drex de los Reyes just couldn't handle that basketball. But we still have .2 remaining. Ano pa ba pwede magawa sa .2? Papasa mo na lang.
Tip in na lang. Bigyan nyo na kay Drex.
And Agameni, not enough time. So that's gonna conclude the second quarter of play for game number 3 between the Mapua Cardinals and the New Era University Hunters. A 5-point lead for the men in gold and red, playing their usual brand of basketball, and the Hunters still trying to find their footing in foreign land in the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. We'll be right back for the second half of our final game today. Don't go away.
Sampung taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence, dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step-by-step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin, ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, coins collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
Hello mga kaliga, at commercial lang for our intense game and main event for tonight. Kasama ko nga ngayon ay si Coach Drake Santos ng Mapua Cardinals. Coach Drake, nabanggit nyo nga po kanina at paulit-ulit ko na rin pong binabanggit sa mga reports ko na marami pong returnees sa Mapua Team B. Pero matanong ko lang po, what makes a Cardinal always a Cardinal?
Siguro yung yung traits ng at saka yung kahalagahan siguro ng culture ng Mapua basketball. So yung namin, yung word namin for that is yung outsmart and out-hustle. So doon nabubuo yung mga traits ng pagiging isang Cardinal. So very important sa amin yon at binibigyan namin ng emphasis yon sa aming mga players.
Ayun nga po, Coach Drake, nabanggit nyo nga po yung mga traits na yan at isa rin po kayo sa mga powerhouses sa NCAA. Pero yung mga traits po na nabanggit ninyo, ayan po yung mga para sa Cardinals na po. Pero ano naman po yung mga traits na hinahanap nyo para po sa mga players na looking po kayo to make as your recruits?
Of course, yun nga, very important para sa amin yung yung especially of course yung talent. Siyempre, isa sa mahalaga yon. Pero siguro nabibigyan nyo ng bigat as going into the season yung talaga, yung importance ng character ng mga players. So yung commitment, yung dedication nila, very important yun para kay Coach Randy. So pag sinabi nating Mapua basketball, siguro isa sa pinakamagandang masasabi talaga namin is yung kagandahan ng ugali at yung kaayusan ng ugali ng mga bata.
And lastly po, Coach Drake, may gusto po ba kayong i-shoutout, batiin, or pasalamatan? Dahil live po tayo ngayon.
Of course, we want to shout out yung mga alumni ng Mapua, yung mga bosses namin na talagang sumusuporta. To the Mapua community, hello po sa inyo at God bless po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you so much for joining me here, Coach Drake Santos, and again for your time. Again, that's all for our halftime interview. Now, when we return, we'll have our halftime analysis and our exciting second half. See you in a while.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
Our app, not just an app. When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
10 taon ka nagtrabaho sa ibang bansa, pero ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Sineselebrate natin ang inyong retirement, at ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. New beginnings, new independence, dahil ngayon, ikaw na ang boss. Kung ready ka na maging boss, ready ka nang kasama ang Shawarma Shack. Daan-daang franchisees across the country ang tagumpay sa pagiging boss. Through the Shawarma Shack franchising system, step by step namin kayong tutulungan. That's why Shawarma Shack is now the biggest shawarma chain in the country. Gusto namin tagumpay ka. Gusto namin ikaw na ang boss. Masaya ka bonding sa inyong tagumpay.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin.
The first half is in the books and the second half is now up and running, 38-33. A bit of a review of our score coming into the second half. 5-point lead lang naman ang hawak ng Mapua Cardinals laban sa bagong salta na NEU Hunters as we check out the halftime highlights brought to you by Smart 5G. What has Mapua been doing well in this ball game, hence their 5-point lead, Justin?
They've been playing great basketball. Diba? Ang ginagawa nila, forcing turnovers, well, due to New Era caused those turnovers for themselves, and they're actually converting fast break points. Talking about the Mapua Cardinals, and as we can see here, sa field goals pa lang, 13 out of 26 for Mapua, and only 7 out of 13 for the New Era Hunters. Although in the rebound department, lamang
ang New Era.
20-14. And sa turnovers, ayun na nga nakita natin. Yung turnovers are turning into easy transition points for the Cardinals. Pero despite that, it's only a 5-point lead.
Turnovers turn to points naman, no? Yung nagiging off-plan ng Mapua dito. So New Era also has to take extra care of the basketball. Kumbaga, as we check out the leading scorers, Drex De Los Reyes leading all scorers from both teams, being the first in double digits with 10, Lazarte with 6, and Nitura with 5. And on the side of the Hunters, Labio has 6 across his name, Basabica with an even 4, and Adams with 5. Mukhang baliktad lang si Adams at si Basabica, no? Pero yan yung leading scorers natin sa NEU Hunters. So we'll see what adjustments they will be making coming into the second half. Because hindi naman nila first time sa amateur. It's their first time in the Pinoyliga.
Yes.
But these guys have been a team probably for the longest time already. Because as we've mentioned in the first half, wala silang Team B, Team A. Ito na yun. All of their stars, all of their bench, all of their reserves are in one New Era University Hunter team. They have an MPBL prospect in Jared Sevilla. They have leaders in Robin Arambulo and James Manzano. We've talked about what Mapua did well. What does New Era have to do extra now coming into the second half?
Yun lang, take care of the ball. Something similar to what Guangming did in the second half. Just take care of the ball, play their brand of basketball, and just calm down.
And on the family audience cam of brought to you by Amelie Hotel Manila, yung supporters ng NEU Hunters team happily supporting their home team, sporting the green and white. Good afternoon. Actually, good evening,
Good evening.
na pala sa inyo. Salamat sa panonood ng Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. We still have an eternity of basketball left to play. Still 20 minutes. Ang dami pang pwede mangyari. Kanina, tambak yung Enderan. Na dikit. But San Beda was able to skid through. Second game, Lyceum was leading for majority. Guangming came out with the victory. Right now, if susundan yung trajectory ng mga nangyayari, New Era is in prime position for a comeback.
Kanina, 12 points na yung lamang ng Mapua. Now, it's only a 5-point lead.
Yes.
Alam mo, ang ganda rin ng mga, yung mga the diversity of our fans today. Kanina, we saw a lot of students. Tapos, naging families.
Now I think it's more of family also and friends.
Oo, and friends. Mga parang magbabarkada yung nasa
sa part
natin kanina.
Yes. Tsaka nakita ko sila kanina actually kausap si TJ Adams. So I believe they're a friend of TJ. Most of them. If not all. And mukhang may pinagmitingan lang ng konti yung referees. I'm not sure what it is. So siguro, nag-check up lang, how are you? How are you? Kamusta ka?
Okay pa ba kayo?
Ano ka ba biyahe mamaya? And now we're about to begin the second half. Oh, and technical will be whistled on Mapua for an infraction on the uniform.
Yes, actually, alam mo kanina, nahalata ko na yun. There was one player, I think it was number 41, si Eligado. He was wearing...
Yeah. Because
nahirapan ako, hindi ko alam yung last name niya kanina.
Yeah, so I apologize for any family and friends of si Janmir Eligado because on our roster, he's number 17. So kanina ko pa hinahanap, nasan ba yung 17? Pero 41 pala ang dapat kong hinahanap. So that is an obvious infraction for Eligado. And I'm surprised that it took the referees this long to notice. Kasi nakailang shoot na to eh.
Pero a while ago, nakita ko yung shorts na, number 71 ata.
Ooh.
Pero now, terno na.
Yeah. But whatever the roster was given to us, yun yung sinusundan natin. Pero now, regardless, 41 si Janmir Eligado. Now, third quarter officially up and running. And backcourt violation naman ang tinawag ng New Era.
Kaya na naman, di ba? New Era University starting.
Already slipping up. Sa wala pang 10 seconds ang lumilipas sa third quarter.
Unforced turnovers eh.
Yeah. And I think I'm not sure kung kinakabahan sila sa Mapua. Masyado bang malamig dito sa Enderan? May nanonood bang ka-pressure? Baka naman may extra special person or group of people na nanonood kasi syempre pag nanonood yung family, iba eh. Iba yung impact eh. As Mapua tries to take control of the basketball, scatter for the rock. Mapua comes up with it. Gonzalez off to TJ Abdullah. He's been practicing that shot but to no avail. New Era now on the run. Feeds Nablo all day to shoot. Three-pointer is good. And that will trim down the lead to 2.
Kalmado lang talaga yung tira ni Nablo.
Oo eh. Pero huge defensive breakdown on the side of Mapua. I mean, don't discredit that. As Joe Gulapa goes window shopping, the ex-NU Bulldog paying his dividends as the current Cardinal.
That was a nice dish by Eligado, catching his defender sleeping and then finding his teammate for that open elbow jumper.
Medyo trigger happy dun si Nablo. Wanted to go for a heat check. Gonzalez all the way to the basket. I believe that's going to be a foul with 2 free throws against TJ Adams. Hindi ko kasi sure kung si Gallardo eh. Kasi baka tumapik siya muna eh. Tignan natin tong instant replay na to. Joe Gulapa. Basic lang.
Soft touch.
Binasic. Kasi yan yung sinasabi natin kapag may mga floater na mabilis lang. Yung close range. Binasic lang eh.
Pero, one of my favorite shots yan, yung floater.
Kasi ang hirap ma-master niyan eh.
Saka ang bilis mo kasing mabibitawan. Especially if you're not that tall.
Yung floater ko may support pa eh. Hindi siya yung parang alahoy lang. Sa akin ganun eh. Kaya lagi nasa soplak kahit bata eh. Yun yung problema eh. Kaya yan. Nasa anchor na tayo.
Mukha namang maganda yung projection ng career mo dito.
Thank you. And mukhang nakakapit sa jersey. Kulang na lang. Hablutin. TJ Adams.
Pasa
Sumobra na naman yung tira.
Pasa
Buti
ni
na lang.
TJ.
James Manzano. Tagalinis. Bringing it down is Joe Gulapa. Gives it to Marcos Nitura. Putting the moves on. Great move. Pero hindi lang matapos ni Nitura. TJ Adams tips it to himself. Parang sarili lang niya kalaban niya doon.
Oh, nice pass.
Oh, and the bullet pass to Gallardo, hitting the wrong target. Let's listen to our courtside reporter, Bianca Tagarda, for another report. Bianca?
There is a familiar face in the bench of the Mapua Cardinals. Well, he's not on the bench right now, but he's in court. And that is none other than Joe Maki Golapa, one of their big men who once played dito sa Pinoyliga pero sa ibang team. Recruited by Coach Randy Alcantara last year, Joe shares na he is still working on with regards to blending in with the team kahit na yung ibang teammates niya ay nakakalaro niya na rin in a junior pro league. Mix and Justin?
Thank you, Bianca. So yun na nga, nakita natin, kakashoot lang. Si Joe Gulapa, patuloy nagtatrabaho pa rin to. Because coming from NU, ibang system na naman yan. Mapua, ibang system rin yan. So that's what you want to see from a transferee, kumbaga.
And as Bianca was saying, na meron na siyang experience playing with his teammates.
As we check out this LGR rebound of the game, TJ Adams just missed the basket, pero Manzano was there.
And he has experience playing with some of his teammates here in the Mapua Cardinals and other leagues. Pero iba pa rin talaga yung organized and systematic basketball.
Oh, definitely. Ibang-iba. Ang hirap mag-play-play dun, di ba? Parang sa semento ko naglalaro or sa iba, di ba? Tapos magsisystem ka. That's, it doesn't fit eh. And ngayon, Janmir Eligado, nakascore na para sa Mapua and stoppage of play is called. That is going to be 26.
Lazarte.
That's si Ivan Lazarte, the former Tiger ng UST. Lumipat na ngayon as a Cardinal. TJ Adams receives it at the high post. Gustong dakdakan itong si Gulapa, but Gulapa had other plans. And all the way, alley-oop. Oh, up and under and in para kay Ivan Lazare. Did you see that? Caught it mid-air, binomba, tapos pinasok.
Great display of athletic ability para kay Lazarte.
That's what you love to see. You know, to be young again, no? Pero then again, hindi to be young again. To be young. Kasi young pa rin tayo. Young na young tayo. Young na young sa TAGUIG. Hindi pala.
Young para sa 40 and below league.
Let's take a look at this instant replay. The assist of the game brought to you by Eastern Communications. Ivan Lazarte turning something from nothing. Medyo yung pasa alanganin eh. Pero nabomba pa niya. Diba?
Galing sa ano yan. That's a lot of core strength.
Yeah. Oh, and that's a three-pointer there for Joe Mark Labio. Parang nagpapalitan lang ng tres itong Sinanablo and Labio. Definitely now the perimeter players to watch out for, but with no regard for human life, Cyril Gonzalez all the way to the hole with two defenders finishing over that TJ Adams defense.
Getting the three-point play the hard way. Sabi mo nga, no regard for human life, pati rin yung monoblock chair doon.
Hindi na na-spare eh.
Oo, bumagsak lang eh.
Gonzalez, smooth on that charity stripe shot.
Nabawian ng 3 points ni Labio.
Yep. Oh. Parang pag nag-hesitate sila, parang ako yung sumasakit yung tuhod. Nablo with the floater, almost there. Trying to navigate himself away from the defense. Gonzalez skies again for the layup. Kabisado yung Pectus.
A 5-0 run of his own.
And coming up big is the Mapua Cardinals right now as they find themselves back up by double digits. We'll be right back for more third quarter action for game number 3. Don't go away. And now we're back with 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 10-point driver's seat lead for the Mapua Cardinals here. Yung Hunters mukhang hindi pa rin nakakakuha ng momentum dito. They get it to within 5 but they're back out in that window eh. Laging bumabalik sa malaking kalamangan tong Mapua. Why do you think that is, Justin?
It's just careless. It's just carelessness with the ball. They do things right, get the lead down to 3-5 points, and then suddenly they just go back to their careless turnovers.
Lazarte with the steal. Gonzalez tries to get it off. And Gulapa tries to hit it off Adams. Pero, you know, the referee saw it differently. David checking in for New Era. Uupo muna itong si Vincent Nablo, the spark plug ng NEU with those 3-pointers earlier. And now setting the table itong si Aldric David. 3-pointer on the way para kay Jomar Labio. Ayaw. Ayan, dire-diretso si Cyril Gonzalez. Kicks it out. Nitura. Step back jumper. Tough shot but can't get it to go. Oh, and Gulapa with a save. But stepping out of bounds. Good hustle though by Joe Gulapa. Just overextending his foot there.
That was a hard shot para kay Marcos Nitura.
Ang hirap nun. Stopping on a dime. Step back.
Snatch back. Step back.
Parang ikaw yun eh. Ako, ganun ako sa time zone din.
Yeah.
Oh, pinafansihan ko pa kahit ano, wala nang bala. Wala nang load. Yung card, kumukuha lang ako ng bola. Tapos sinestep backan ko kahit parang may kalaban.
Ikot-ikot mo.
Ikot-ikot pa. 10 ikot, di pa bumababa yung bola.
Time zone.
TJ Adams trying to set that screen. Oh, great move on the inside.
Ooh.
But TJ Adams getting a run of his own. Gets the foul with the basket.
You know what I like about the game of TJ Adams is he doesn't try too hard.
Yeah.
He knows what he can do. Diba?
Ganda no, no?
He doesn't really put the ball down on the floor.
Alam niya eh.
Oh.
He knows he's the biggest man on the floor. Tsaka kung binaba pa niya, may chance pang masundutan eh. And kanina, nakita natin he was backing down, I believe, Drex de los Reyes at the post. Tapos mabilis na sundutan. Diba? And I believe yun din yung instructions ng coaching staff sa kanya. Na okay, TJ, you're big, but don't dribble the ball. Kumbaga, pag nakuha mo yung bola, shoot mo na.
Look at the ring.
Look at the ring, immediately. And if you're Mapua, you need to effectively box out itong si TJ Adams, no? Na although you have a Drex de los Reyes, you have itong sina Joe Gulapa, kailangan pa rin. Maganda yung box out. Excellent play by the Mapua Cardinals, and the icing on the cupcake was Drex de los Reyes. Ganda nun.
I'm impressed with the touch of Drex de los Reyes. Yeah, soft hands.
Take a look at this instant replay, no? Extra pass pa eh. Nag-gamble na si TJ Adams, and that is your shocking play of the game, brought to you by the Shawarma Shack. Ganda ng ball movement na yun. Nag-cut si... quick cut by si Janmir Eligado. Tapos nakita niya si Drex. And it looks like the coaching staff of New Era is trying to point out another infraction of the Cardinals. Changing uniforms again. Hindi na nadala. Pero si EJ sa pass-up, it looks like he's number 87 naman talaga.
Yung shorts niya kasi, 77 nakalagay.
Ayun lang. Sorry, di ako marunong mag-math eh. Medyo absent ako nun eh. Nung addition. Addition lang ng single digits, nandun ako.
Ayun.
Pero nung double digits, medyo umabsent na ako.
Pass na tayo.
Oo, nasa basketball court na agad.
Yun.
And technical foul, obviously, is called on the Mapua Cardinals for that mismatch ng uniform. So si Tolentino ang titira ng free throws dito for the New Era University Hunters.
Bakit kaya no? Siguro galing silang ibang liga. Marami silang liga ngayon.
Probably. But again, you know, we have rules to uphold eh.
Yes.
Kumbaga, mahirap eh. Kapag pinagbigyan yung isa, kailangan pagbigyan lahat. And that's not something that we tolerate. So as much as there is order in the game of basketball, meron ding uniform na kailangan. Diba? Di naman tayo pinapasuot ng clown costume eh. Di naman mahirap eh. All you have to do is wear the matching shorts and jersey. Diba? Nagsimula kay Eligado, ngayon kay Sapasap naman. Was he wearing those shorts all this time? Ngayon ko lang napansin.
Honestly, don't think so.
Yeah.
Nagpapalitan sila ng shorts.
Then again, kasi hindi na ako tumitingin sa shorts eh. Natitingin ka na lang sa jersey sa likod ng sa number sa likod ng jersey. But then again, technical regardless. Tolentino, dumagdag naman. Those technical free throws probably helped sa pagkuha ng pulso niya. And now we're down by 6.
Nakakuha na ng momentum yung New Era eh.
Yes, and that's what you'd love to see, no? If you're the Hunters. Ito, Lazarte putting the move on Tolentino. Fadeaway jumper, that is very tough. But excellent defense by Tristan. Standing his ground against the much shiftier Ivan Lazarte.
Pero so far, Duarte, no? Not seeing action here in the third quarter.
Si Jared Sevilla still on the floor. Manzano also, parang wala pa ulit. Wala rin si Arambulo. Also, one of the main contributors.
Masabika, a while ago, went down with well, he was holding on to his ankle. I don't know to what extent.
Oh, and Tolentino gets another 3. And the crowd is absolutely loving it. Cuts down the lead to 3. Nakita kagad ng coach, sige, pakainin niyo yan. Tristan Tolentino, the sniper. Drex de los Reyes, pinapakita yung height niya against si TJ Adams, pero to no avail. New Era has a chance to tie. David.
Tolentino is looking for it.
Change of direction. And that's an obvious offensive foul by Aldric David. Pero nakaabang na si Tolentino eh. Nakita mo? Baka mawala. Baka mawala yung lagab-lab ng kamay. As we check out this 3-point shot play of the game. Brought to you by Smart 5G, the successful heat check ni Tristan Tolentino.
Quick release.
Oo. Mabilisan eh. Siguro bago tumatulog, tumitres, no? Yung kabisado na yung pulso eh.
Sa time zone din.
Para, ako lang yung time zone. Sila sa mga 10-foot rim. As Cyril Gonzalez, high arcing floater, gets it to go over TJ Adams.
Ako, ibang time zone yung gusto ko eh. Yung mag-travel back in time para bumata.
Ay, nako. You don't have to, pag mag-travel back in time ka na, baka infant ka na. Wala ka nang ikababata, Justin. David, against that Abdullah defense. Adams gets it at the high post. Good defense by Drex. Aldric David, tapped away by Drex de los Reyes. And oh my goodness. A big man bringing it down and assisting on the play. Sayang lang na-block ng rim itong si Noel Agamenyi. And fast break on the other side. Tries to get the block. But Tolentino, the fireball. The continuous offense for New Era. Forget about James Manzano. Forget about Robin Arambulo. It's a Tristan Tolentino show.
Kita mo yung layup na yun. Using his body, shielding from the defender. Just drawing the foul, getting an end one.
Excellent play down there by Tristan Tolentino. No? Not only showing his perimeter prowess, pero marunong din. Sumaksak. Now inbounding the ball will be Mapua after that. Ilang run yun? 9-0 run.
9-0.
Only by Tristan Tolentino.
One possession ball game.
And now he's energized now. And ito yung sinasabi mo kanina, no? Yung mga supplies. The tools are here for New Era. Successfully shutting down that Cyril Gonzalez offense. And New Era is loving it.
You can see it in Tolentino's face.
Yep.
Ganadong-ganado eh.
Aldric David all the way to the basket. And the game is tied at 56. Cyril Gonzalez sidestepping all the way. Great defense there by Sevilla. Aldric David will look to push the ball. 1.5 remaining in the third. David, step back. All the way to the baseline. Serafin Duarte. What a comeback by the Hunters. Mapua on its toes. All the way to the basket. Pamatay sunog. TJ Abdullah. And now Aldric David will try to tone it down. Hopefully that did not kill the momentum of New Era. Mapua has to stay on its toes now. The game is tied at 58. Three-pointer on the way, short. Agamenyi taps it out. New Era with another chance.
Grabe, speechless ako doon sa palitan ng dalawa.
This is exactly what we've been talking about ever since the first half, Justin. Itong keys ng New Era as we take a look at this instant replay. Serafin Duarte challenged by the one and only Noel Agamenyi. Tapos naka-score. Tolentino will be taking a rest for now with 1 minute remaining here in the third quarter. Duarte will try to add to his point total. Finds Sevilla.
Oh.
Little give and go. Excellent play. Gets the foul in the basket. And he will go to the line for one more, and the coaching staff is absolutely loving it.
Finally, nagising na tong si Duarte.
They've hunted for their momentum for so long, and now the target is in their sights. And it spells Mapua Cardinals.
That was a nice read by Duarte. Catching his defender falling asleep. Bumakdor and one basket.
And now Gonzalez will bring it down against the defense of Serafin Duarte. Drex de los Reyes fakes that three, gives it to Drex, but intercepted by Sevilla. And all the way to the basket, Pantaleon, traveling call. And Ira with a big defensive stop before the end of the third. James Manzano playing some defense on that end as well. We pegged James Manzano and Robin Arambulo as the leaders of this squad, but it looks like it's the unsung hero of Tristan Tolentino. And now the last shot of the third quarter will go to the New Era Hunters. Serafin Duarte kicks it out. Jared Sevilla, he can hit that, and he does! The bench is loving it. And the Hail Mary, a 5-point lead, ending the third quarter. And New Era has his energy back in its veins. And tahimik ang audience ng Mapua Cardinals. The defending champions absolutely stunned by the debuting Hunters in the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. As we check out these third quarter highlights brought to you by Eastern Communications. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter. Can New Era pull away with a debut victory, or will the Mapua Cardinals continue their winning tradition? Only time will tell. We'll be right back.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap, it puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the smart app. Download it now.
And the time has come, the fourth quarter of our final game. The long wait is finally over. Game 1 in the books, Game 2 has ended, and Game 3 is about to come to a close. The final minutes of regulation. Mapua down by 5 against the debuting Hunters. Oh, and inside Eligado surrounded by the Hunters. And that's going to be 2 free throws. Foul given up by James Manzano.
And a great way for Mapua to start the fourth quarter. Going to their big man, Eligado.
Ito si Janmir Eligado. No? Maganda rin yung pinapakita ni Janmir actually for Mapua right now. Pero comes second compared sa mga contributions na Joe Gulapa, Drex de los Reyes. But definitely room to step up dito para kay Janmir. No? In case hindi makalaro itong sina Joe, itong sina Drex, you definitely know the next man up naman. Which is, for those who have just tuned in, is really the essence of this Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. Una, to enhance the experience of the players. 2, to expose them to these different teams, different cultures. And 3rd, really just to get better. And for the coaching staff to identify kung sino nga ba yung mga mas maaasahan namin sa stickers namin. As Serafin Duarte, step back jumper, a toughie.
Ito na, nagising na talaga si Duarte, having 6 points.
TJ Abdullah getting stopped there. Tinatry hanapin si Gulapa. And now finds Lazarte. Abdullah gets that basketball. Shot clock reads 5. Eligado ng mama sa loob. Goes window shopping. And that is good. Para kay number 86, that is Marcos Nedura.
Great composure by Mapua, staying on the play there and converting those 2 points in the latter part of that possession.
Duarte going against the screen. Aldric David back to Sevilla. 3-pointer. I thought that went in, but James Manzano with the cleanup. Mapua has to wake up now.
ganda ng energy ng New Era, no? Every
Yes.
basket that they make, you see them shouting, they're happy.
But now taking a look at the Mapua squad, no, when they were up, iba yung energy nila as Joe Gulapa silences the New Era bench with a 3 of his own. Apparently, may perimeter prowess din pala to si Joe.
I didn't know. Nagulat ako dun.
Oo nga eh. Parang Motaw 2 Di ba? Pero coming back, no, Mapua, the offense and their defense have flown in the first half. Pero right now, they seem like the sleeping dragon. Medyo nakatulog, medyo nagkaroon sila ng breaks. I'm not sure if they're intimidated by the momentum of this Hunter squad, but only time will tell. Let's listen to our courtside reporter on the sidelines, Bianca Tagarda. Bianca?
As for the kuya of the New Era Hunters na si Jared Sevilla, this might be his last league dahil nga graduating na siya. However, isa sa mga hindi niya makakalimutan all throughout his stay ay ang spirit of camaraderie na talagang tumatak sa kanya with his coaches being his second dads as well. Mix and Justin, what can you say?
Thank you, Bianca, and I'm sorry I mispronounced your name. Pero last year na pala ni James Sevilla as Pasabika gets the up and under move to go.
And kaya pala sinasabi ni Coach na he's being scouted by MPBL teams, no?
Yes,
Last year
kasi
na pala.
graduating na pala itong si Jared Sevilla. Mapua has to find the fire under their belly right now. A little scatter there. Shot clock reads 8. Big shot if it goes. Eligado in and out. Basabika tracks it down.
Grabe yung energy ni Pasabika, no?
Yep.
Yung mga loose balls, they're never safe when he's around.
His 50-50 balls are 80-20.
Oh.
Kumbaga, Nablo gets the shield from Sevilla. Tries to look for the roller. Good defense here by Mapua. Duarte, fouled by Gulapa. And sorry, foul there for Mapua, no? Sayang, as we take a look at this instant replay, your Eastern Communications assist of the game, finding the cutting Basabika for the easy basket. And hopefully now, no, with some of the main contributors of New Era on the bench, sana hindi masyado lang mahabol if you're New Era. But if you're Mapua, I would be putting my stars right now. But it looks like they are already here. Drex de los Reyes. We have Abdullah back on the floor. Tapping away that ball was Lazarte. Almost getting that turnover. Nablo, quick shot. Could have been big if pumasok pa yun. Abdullah tries to go with a go-ahead shot. Drex de los Reyes now with the outlet. Lazarte, skies high for that finger roll. And he said, just a picnic. Just another day at the park. Kinain ng buhay yung defender nila. That's a very tough shot for Ivan Lazarte.
And he's been showing us crazy shots here in this third game today.
Oh, and Eligado completing that steal. Mapua has a chance to come back. Nitura drops it off the Drex. Two-man game, just could not convert. Nablo, three-pointer. Tolentino. Yes, sir! Parang walang
hinihingi yung bola eh.
Walang naging impact yung pag-upo niya sa bench. Siguro ngayon, mas nakapahinga pa. Pero yung shot niya, no, yung walang talon eh. Kaya niya kabisado na siguro yung pulsong, yung kabisado niya yung pulso.
Pulsong pang time zone, di ba?
Pulsong time zone yun. As we take a look at this instant replay, Tristan Tolentino all alone in that wing shot. 3-point shot play of the ball game brought to you by Smart 5G. And now Mapua with a chance to inbound, but timeout muna ang tatawagin ng Cardinals as they are down by 7 points. We'll be right back for more fourth quarter action at the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. And now we're coming back to the fourth quarter as we reach the penultimate chapters of game number 3. Pag-usapan naman natin kung ano yung mga na lumabas during the first half and the third quarter. Talking about New Era University first, the Hunters. What has been working for them so far and what do they have to keep doing if they want to stay in this league?
You know, New Era is finally playing smart basketball. They're looking for their teammates. They're looking for the open man and finding the hot hand. And just earlier, before the timeout, nakita natin, di ba? Hinahanap na nila si Tristan Tolentino. Nakita natin, once na bumitaw.
Oh my goodness! Tristan Tolentino!
Diba?
He needs another line for himself!
That's exactly what they're doing well. Hinahanap nila yung what works for them.
Tristan Tolentino is a man possessed. He has single-handedly lifted the momentum of this Hunter team.
Oh, and that was from mid-court.
Yep. Three-pointer no good for the Cardinals. And the Hunters now with another chance for blood.
And I feel like he's gonna take it again, this possession.
We'll see. If you're the Cardinals, I mean, Tristan Tolentino has taken so many shots from far away. You have to adjust. Because you've seen his perimeter prowess. You've seen his driving prowess. As we take a look at this instant replay, Tristan Tolentino, all the way from Commonwealth QC, getting that three-pointer to go. Kasi taga-Commonwealth itong Hunters eh. Yun yung home base nila. Basabi ka, all the way back to Manzano. Adams, nagpakawala naman ng perimeter shot. Ayaw pa rin ni TJ.
Maybe not the best option there.
Mapua has to get some stops here. They have to keep converting. Lazarte has been the hot hand in the third quarter. Good defense here by Basabica. But quality shot there from Lazarte. Eligado on the floor. Looks like it'll be Mapua basketball. Lazarte, Gonzalez, De Los Reyes, Eligado, and Nitura on the floor for Mapua. And New Era sees Basabica, Manzano, Adams, Tolentino, and Nablo. A good mix of both slashing prowess and perimeter shooting for both teams. Going with their kumbaga prime cuts. Knockout play on the perimeter. Tough shot. That's a big shot para sa Mapua. Cyril Gonzalez down the baseline.
Yeah, Cyril Gonzalez keeping them alive.
Tristan Tolentino, no way.
No way.
Parang pang harm's way na yung mga tira na yun. Masyado nang malayo. Sorry, when I said no way, I didn't want it to not go in. I just couldn't believe it. Kasi
The
pagkasalo
confidence,
niya,
no?
The confidence eh. Tsaka yung forma niya, laging pareho. Yan yung mga pulso na hindi mo makikitaan ng pagod eh. And if you're Mapua, no? Kailangan mong i-adjust eh. Baka pwede mong i-box one. But then again, if i-box one, makukulangan ka sa loob kay TJ Adams and kay Manzano, threats on the inside. So let's see what Mapua has cooked up.
Is it safe to say na parang harm's way confidence na yung tira niya na yun?
Well, siguro. As Cyril Gonzalez has sailed all his way to the free throw line. So ngayon, if he makes these 2 free throws, 2-possession ball game. Na 4 points. Kasi ngayon, 2 possession na eh. Pero grabe yung confidence ni Tristan Tolentino. And prior to getting into this match, no, yung scouting report natin is we saw James Manzano, we saw Robin Arambulo, we saw Jared Sevilla, but we never thought na magsa-step up ng ganito itong si Tristan Tolentino.
Siya talaga nagbuhat. He was the one who gave them the lead.
Yeah. But that is not to discredit the efforts of all the other members, no? Yung mga tres ni Nablo, yung mga tres ni Labio, and then James Manzano with those floaters on the inside. Si Duarte, a key drive in the third quarter, and his contributions on the boards. Also, itong si Jared Sevilla. So New Era has more than gelled now because of this run by Tristan Tolentino. Aldrich, David, also, how could I forget? Itong, kumbaga yung saksak ng saksak para sa New Era. Getting those fouls and getting those inside baskets for the Hunters. And now he'll find himself at the charity stripe.
Ang daming options ng New Era, eh, no?
On the floor now, everybody's an option eh. As you take a look at the instant replay, no, nasabit ng konti. Ito si Ivan Lazarte. Medyo naunahan eh. Ito ni Aldric David.
Siguro yun din yung mahirap sa bagong team. No? On the side of Mapua naman, parang kulang pa sila sa scouting report.
Yeah.
And they don't know the tendencies of these players yet. Not as much.
But then again, these teams have met before.
Oo.
That's something to consider, no? Na Mapua came into this not with zero knowledge. They know these players. If not all, they probably at least know some. Gonzalez with a floater down the middle and gets that tough shot over Adams.
And Gonzalez is single-handedly keeping them alive.
Medyo may hawig kay Clint Escamis.
Actually.
Parang, sure kaya hindi yan si Clint? No. Almost a turnover for New Era. And eto na. Dito na pumapasok. New Era with a run earlier in the third quarter, carrying over here in the fourth. Pero Mapua, dito na papasok yung composure. Dito na papasok yung maturity. Okay, masaya yung New Era pag maganda yung laro. Pero how do they pick themselves up coming from a turnover?
And it's a different ball game when you're talking about the last 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Can you make the right decisions? Can you make the right reads to maintain the lead?
Oh, and Gonzalez again with that familiar shot, but to no avail. Gonzalez taps it to Nitura. Oh, lefty shot. That's good para kay Marcus Nitura. And now they're within 1.
That was a nice move. The low pickup dribble. And then going into that 1-2 gather for that lefty floater.
New Era seems to take shots a little bit early in the offense pero nagko-convert. Mapua, a bit more collected, a bit more composed. Oh, excellent crossover, sidestepping. Ganda sana nung pumasok. Pero Mapua now with another chance. Lazarte will sky to the rim and gets the basket with the foul. And he'll be heading to the free throw line with a chance to extend the lead to 2. And that is the Lazarte that Mapua has been looking for. Kanina pa. Yan yung pumasok ng third quarter. As we take a look at this instant replay, that's obviously a foul. You know, I believe that was Nablo that was not in position or si Aldric David. Yeah, it was Aldric David. Hindi siya nakapwesto in time to stop that Lazarte layup. Napituan siya ng foul.
So ang ganda ng ginagawa ni Lazarte. Every time he has the ball in transition, he's looking to drive hard to the basket. And you get rewarded by getting the call.
Konting player comparison, no? I'm not sure if you're familiar. Si Ice Danting.
Not so.
Si Ice Danting, now he's part of UST, no?
Yes.
Na as we approach the last 2-minute mark, brought to you by the Eastern Communications. A relentless slasher as well. May perimeter shooting, just like Ivan Lazarte. Pero yung playstyle and yung build, very similar sa ni Ice Danting. Pero siguro a more common player. Parang wala pa ako maisip to the top of my head. Baka mamaya may masabi ako as let's let the game do the talking. Full court press naman ang ginagawa ng Hunters dito.
And there was a turnover in that previous possession. See Adams putting the ball on the floor and then called for a traveling.
Oh, and that's great defense by Adams. A big stop for the Hunters. Just could not hold on to the basketball. But credit the block by TJ Adams. He stopped that Nitura fade away. But buti na lang, New Era stays. Mapua now with the basketball.
TJ Adams making it up for his turnover on the other end of the floor.
Pinasa kay Janmir Eligado ng mama sa loob. Hinahanap si Drex. Finds Cyril Gonzalez. Strip from behind but no call. Nitura. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Big if it goes. And no, Jared Sevilla with the rebound. Ahead of the pack. Oh, and dangerous pass. Oh, and Nitura trying to make his space underneath Eligado. A bit too much on the collect there. So that's going to be Mapua basketball, and the coaching staff of New Era immediately substituting after that bad pass earlier. They can't afford any mistakes now. It's just a 2-point ball game.
Binalik na agad nila si Nablo.
Yep.
Going in for David.
Nablo now, he's hit a few three-pointers in the third quarter. Curious what he can do. Nablo, sweet move, just could not finish. Creating enough separation. Adams gets the basket with a foul against the Drex de los Reyes defense.
Oh, and he's chirping at Drex de los Reyes. I wonder what words he had to exchange with him.
As we look at this instant replay, no, itong si Ivan Lazarte, try niyang kunin yung rebound. Siguro sinasabi niya, kanina mo pa ako hinahawakan.
In English.
Sabi ng MC Hammer, you can touch this. TJ Adams coming up in the nick of time for the Hunters. Ito yung missing piece ng New Era kanina pa eh.
Sobrang effective ni TJ Adams as long as he sticks to his strengths.
Ito yung he wasn't as active in terms of points, pero yung rebounds niya, yung defensive dominant presence niya on the inside, and his free throw touch.
Oo.
He is above 50% shooting at least from the free throw line tonight.
I was about to say, in my count sa free throws, parang 3 out of 3 siya eh.
Oh, I think he's complete.
Oo.
So ngayon, na New Era is up by 1 and Mapua is, down by 1, both teams in the penalty. What does New Era have to do now to stay? Who are your main weapons na lang sa New Era? Who would you go to?
Well, of course, I'd like to get Tolentino open.
Absolutely.
Oh, pero
That'd be a mistake if you don't consider him.
Main, you have to set screens for him. He can't create for himself.
Pero baka pwede siyang decoy.
Oo,
Pwede rin siyang decoy eh. Because you have the likes of Nablo. You have the likes of Labio. Manzano can also hit those threes. Pero punta naman tayo sa kabilang banda. No? Itong side ng Mapua Cardinals. Who would you go as your main offensive contributor? Or parang sino yung nag-expect nating mag-step up ngayong crunch time?
I would like to have the ball, the ball in the hands of Cyril Gonzalez. He's the one who's been keeping them alive.
I'd say TJ Abdullah eh. Kung pasok man siya. Pero it looks like he's not on the floor right now. Cyril Gonzalez will be seeing the main minutes of action here in the fourth.
Pero second option ko dyan, si Lazarte eh.
Yes. Yeah, likewise. Marcos Netura spinning in the paint but can't get it to go. And ball will sail back to the Hunters after that shutdown defense. We're approaching the final minute, the final seconds now actually, of the fourth quarter. And what an exciting way, no, to kick off the opening day of the Next Man Cup. I'm running out of synonyms for exciting, pero exhilarating, blood pumping. Ooh, ganda. Oh my goodness, Nablo just leaving his defender in the dust. Finds Jared Sevilla but recovers. Nablo, big three. If it goes, no. Mapua tracks it down. Cyril Gonzalez with the ball. Less than 30 seconds. Floater, no. Sevilla comes up with it. Almost a steal was Lazarte. Labio gives it to Adams. What a swipe by Nitura. 4 down for Mapua. De Los Reyes blocked by Masabika. And that's clearly a foul on etong si Aldin Basabika. But it looks like the foul is going to be on Jared Sevilla pala. On that exchange. What a sequence of events for this ball game. As we look at this instant replay, Marcos Nitura, dire-diretso sa kabila, dinrap off kay Drex. Soplak. Pero, big miss by Drex. He has to make this to tie the ball game. Crowds on their feet. And the New Era bench is doing their best to get him out of whack. But Drex De Los Reyes is a veteran. There we go. Ice in his veins.
79.
Did you feel that? Did you feel the gravitas behind that call? Usually, may malas pag commentator yung nagsasabi. But I have full faith in Drex De Los Reyes. Now we are at the last 14 seconds of the ball game. Tied at 79. Game number 1 almost ended. Natambak na. San Beda, run for the money na eh. ENDERUN was supposed to chalk it up as a loss, pero ENDERUN came up with a comeback. Tapos nakita natin, nananalo na yung San Beda. Game number 2, similar story. Guangming Colleges was down the whole game against the LPU Pirates. Pero tignan mo sino nanalo. Guangming College dahil biglang nag-gel. It looks like it's gonna be a very similar, if not similar. Actually, it looks exactly the same as the San Beda game earlier. Titignan natin kung paano ito magbo-boat. And now, it's New Era ball coming from this timeout. TJ Adams taking a seat right now for the Hunters. So, New Era has Nablo, Sevilla, Basabika, Labio, and Manzano on the floor. Mapua going with Gulapa, Nitura, Lazarte, Gonzalez, and Eligado. Who does New Era go to? Alley-oop play. Could have been a gimme. Labio. Offensive rebound. And gets the putback for the Hunters. Timeout is called by Mapua. What seemed like a broken play was converted by John Mark Labio, the starting forward of the New Era Hunters. As we take a look at this instant replay, the first basket missed, but he picked it up, and look at him exclaim in joy.
You gotta love the resentlessness, the effort he gave in that play, missing the first alley-oop, grabbing the rebound, and putting it back in for those second chance points.
What an incredible play drawn up. I mean, credits to the coaching staff of the New Era Hunters, no? That's the last, I think that's one of the last plays I'd ever imagine na gagawin nila. Kasi they had enough time to come up with a catch and shoot, probably to set some down screens for a shooter. And right now, no? It's interesting to see, but then again, not really, na wala si Tolentino. Wala si Tolentino.
I was about to say that.
But then again, look who's set to check in for the New Era Hunters. Tristan Tolentino.
Kasi if he's not your main option, pwede talaga siya maging decoy
Yes. Kasi meron kang scorers like Basabica. Meron kang Sinablo. Mapua now. Eligado on the inbound. Finds Nitura. Goes to the basket. Hesitation. Blocked by Adams. Blocked by Adams. Big defensive stop by New Era. And pulling a comeback against the Mapua Cardinals. Welcome to the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. New Era Hunters. You gotta love it if you're a Hunters fan. And the Mapua Cardinals are probably shaking their heads, scratching it. Not sure what exactly what happened as they were in the driver's seat. Similar to game number 2. Take a look at this instant replay. Marcus Nitura driving against Adams, but he says absolutely not. And he gets that ball out of Nitura's hands and scoring on that last second si Manzanos, pero hindi na yun counted. A come from behind victory by the New Era University Hunters. We ended with the nail biter in game number 1. Game number 2 was a comeback. And game number 3 was ending in a comeback din for New Era. Let's listen to the school hymns for now. We'll be right back. And Game 3 has come to a close. Congratulations once again to the New Era University Hunters and our best player of the ball game. We will have an interview with our courtside reporter Bianca Tagarda for a short interview with him. Bianca, take it away.
Magandang gabi mga kaliga at kasama ko nga ngayon ang ating best player of the game na si Tristan Tolentino with 19 points. Now Tristan, this is your debut game with New Era dito sa Pinoyliga. Ngayon, anong pakiramdam mo that you get to represent your school?
Masarap, matagal na namin pinapangarap to yung makakalabang kami ng mga NCT mas ahead sa amin. So malaking experience to para sa amin tsaka yung paghahanda namin sa ibang liga tsaka yung main league namin na ASCO. Yun lang.
Ayun nga Tristan, pero ano ba yung nagbago during the huddle after ng first half? Dahil parang during that time nagbagong lahat. You got the lead and also you closed the game na kayo pa rin ang lamang.
Yun nga, nung una kasi medyo nag-struggle kami sa depensa namin. Nung halftime nag-huddle kami, sabi ni coach dapat mas paigbitin namin kung gusto namin makuha yung panalo. Tapos double effort pa sa lalo sa depensa sa play namin, yun lang. Sundin namin yung mga play namin. Tapos yun, nakuha namin panalo.
And lastly, may gusto ka bang batiin ni shoutout or pasalamatan dahil live tayo ngayon?
Una-una na, pasalamat muna ako sa Panginoon. Binabati ko yung family ko sa Malolos, tsaka yung family ng girlfriend ko sa Mindoro, mama ko, papa ko, kapatid ko, tsaka lola ko. Sa girlfriend ko, I love you.
Thank you so much, Tristan Tolentino. At ayan nga, excited na siyang salubungin ang kanyang team. Now that's all for our best player of the game interview. Now let's go to Mix and Justin.
Thank you, Bianca. Handang-handa sa shoutout ang ating player of the ball game, si Tristan Tolentino, ending with an unbelievable stat line of 19 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 3 steals. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have for the opening day of the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. Catch us next week for more games of the Pinoyliga Next Man Cup. Once again, on behalf of the entire production team, my name is Migs Gonzalez. Joining me is Justin Almeida, Bianca Tagarda as our courtside reporter. We'll see you next week.